Hello everybody, this is the City Farmer. Welcome to my channel. This is actually my first video. I'm just going to be doing a series on No Man's Land. If you're familiar with FS19 and modded maps, you're probably familiar with this map. Very open-ended map that kind of allows us to, build whatever we want to, just completely from scratch. So, yeah, I just wanted to start a running series on here, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so here we are. First things first, I just wanted to mention I have some mods installed. A lot of them are script based, so it's things like Courseplay, which is basically similar to auto drive or something along those lines. We've got Global Company. I'm not sure how deep I'm going to get into Global Company. Probably not deep. I just probably am going to be using this function here, which allows us to do this, have a horse helper, all that kind of thing. So we've got that going. What else do we have? We have a few machinery mods installed. We've got, let's see, we've got this, which is, it's like a multi-fruit seeder. I don't think we'll be using that. For the most part, we're trying to stick to fairly balanced mods. That's all that's going to be used in this. As far as what you guys can expect to see, it's just going to be a lot of cuts. A lot of things are going to get done, some time lapses, just basically highly productive episodes that aren't really going to be just me talking for 40 minutes, trying to limit it to like 10 minutes, and it'll probably be like around 3 hours of gameplay compressed. So probably get a lot of stuff done within that amount of time, just to kind of keep things interesting, not staying on the same thing for too long. But we are in new farmer mode, so we already have a few things. Let's see what we've got. We've got a tractor, we've got a harvester, a bunch of tippers, plow, cultivator, seeder. That's actually a direct drill, which means we don't gotta cultivate or plow if the field doesn't require plowing before we plant, so that's pretty handy. Let's see. Alright, yeah, that's all of our vehicles for now, but yeah, I think I'll just head over to the farm and get working on creating some fields. Alright, so in the span of that time lapse, we got our field plowed. The reason I did this little section to connect it is so when I hire a worker, they will do the entire field if I set them up right, so that should take care of that. And then we've got this big opening section here. We had to do a little bit of landscaping, but it wasn't really too hard. The map objects hider mod really came in clutch, allowing us to just come up to a tree like this, press H, yeah, and then it's out of our way, which is huge for a map like this where there's trees scattered and stuff like that. So that gave us the ability to clear out a little area for our extended field. I think the next thing would be to try and get some lime on this thing. So we gotta get a lime spreader as well as a fertilizer. So lime spreader, fertilizer, and I'll plow that last little bit. So yeah, I think I'll just jump into another time lapse of me just taking care of this field and then liming it, fertilizing it, and sowing it. Alright guys, so I went ahead, seeded, fertilized, and now these things are ready to harvest. So I think that's the next thing that we're gonna do is harvest all of these soybeans. I might put a sell point down so that we don't have to drive all the way over there. Also, we don't get very good prices from that one. I think eventually I might also scatter different sell points across the map. Just download some mods for placeable different sell points, like a BGA, Spinnery, that kind of thing, just so it kind of simulates a real map. But for now, I think I'm just going to have a barn sell point that I'm going to put somewhere on the farm here, and we are going to just harvest all this and sell it, and I'll check back in with you guys once that's done. Alright, so we're back after an hour and 15 minutes of harvesting, which was pretty brutal. I just hired a worker and did other things, but that was seriously brutal, just waiting for that to finish up. It took the same amount of time to seed it as well, so those are definitely the first two upgrades that we need to make. Better harvester and a better seeder. I mean, the direct drill is pretty handy. Maybe I could buy 2 of them and run just run 2 tractors just to try and speed it up, but that harvester's got to go. It's just too slow. So we have, from that field, we've got 19,951 liters of soybeans. So let's see, it was the max yield. It was plowed, limed, 100% fertilized. So this is the max that we can possibly get from our current field setup right now. I placed down this sell point here, and let's see how much we get. Remember, the economy is on easy just because I want to be able to progress a bit faster, especially if it's taking me an hour and 15 minutes to do that, and I only get 19,951 liters from this whole field, so we'll see. I mean, soybeans do sell for a lot in easy mode. Let's actually see how much they go for. Ooh, they go for more at vehicle shop grains. Wait, is the economy on easy? Let's make sure of that. Economy. Yeah, it is. Okay. I don't know if I want to sell it here. I mean, it's like $400 times 19. We get a few more grand. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll see you guys over at vehicle shop grains. But then we'll see how much we get. Alright, so here we are at vehicle shop grains, and just gonna double check on the price that we are going to get. So it's going to be $21.23 per 1,000, and with 19,000, I'm not willing to do the math. I'll just rather have this thing do it for me. So let's see. Started off with 28. Oh, it'll tell us. Pretty profitable looking. Yeah, I think we gotta sell that harvester in order to afford a better one. But yeah, wow, that's good money. Good money. 42 grand. That is fantastic for our first harvest. Very pleased with that. And with that, segue to the end of the video. So yeah, we got a lot done, lots of compressed time lapses, and so I feel like it's probably a good time to just kind of leave this episode off, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, this is my first video, so if you enjoyed, leave a comment, drop a subscribe and a like, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.